YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is Deadly Deeds, and this is Minecraft Redstone with Deeds. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Redstone with Deeds. Today we are going to be building a multi-stone generator. And what is that, Deeds? Well, basically, you guys, that is a generator where you can do cobblestone, stone, and smoothstone all in the same contraption. It's fairly simple to build, and we're going to show it to you right here on D33DZVill3 Tutorials. Just go ahead and take a look, and as you can see, we got stone here. So what we're going to do is, while I'm doing this, we're going to go ahead and get my other deeds in here, and we're going to go ahead and have a video showing you exactly how this thing works. When we come back, we'll go ahead and jump into the build. So let's get into the dimensions of this build. The build is 6 by 7 by 6.5. The 6.5 comes from the half slabs that go on top. If you choose to use full blocks, then at that point it'll be 6 by 7 by 7. The materials that you need for this build are as follows. You're going to need a shulker box full of coal. Now, you don't need to have a shulker box. You can use something else. It makes it easier for me with this build. You're going to need 4 pieces of stone, 4 chests. You're going to need some blocks of your choice, some half slabs of your choice, glass of your choice. You're going to need, some trap doors of your choice, a preserver, button, 3 levers, 9 hoppers. You're going to need a furnace, a sign, 5 redstone lamps, lava. You're going to need some redstone, 4 pistons, 2 repeaters, 1 sticky piston, some water. If you're in a survival, you're going to need basically 4 buckets of water, and you also want to make sure anytime you're building, keep a empty bucket handy, just in case you make some mistakes. You don't want to try to destroy your contraption. And then you want to go ahead and grab you some crying obsidian or regular obsidian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give you time to get this sectioned off, as in videos in the past we've taken the liberty to kind of color code it and give you an idea where you need to start at. So what we're going to do is, when we come back, we'll go ahead and jump into the build once you got this done. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right into the build. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and throw a double chest there. And then we want to go ahead and throw a redstone lamp there. Let's throw a redstone lamp there. And then let's go ahead and throw us a switch there. Make sure that's working. Alright, so now what we want to go do is we want to go to the back of here. Let's go ahead and throw some chests going into the back of that. Alright. And then let's go ahead and throw a furnace on top of here like so. Let's throw a repeater going into that. And then let's throw a switch here, or some redstone there, and then let's cut on that switch. Alright, cool. Alright, so now that we got that done, this is what you should have so far. All right, so now what we want to kind of do is we want to kind of build up our sides. So let's go ahead and throw some glass there. Let's go ahead and throw some glass there. And then what I want you to do is, I forgot to add this, but I want you to get a dark oak trapdoor, whatever trapdoor you want to use, and I want you to put it there, and then you can break that out. Then let's go ahead and throw a furnace right on top of this hopper here. All right, after we throw the furnace on top of the hopper, we're going to go ahead and throw a hopper on top of that. Then we're going to come to the back of here, and we're going to throw a hopper into the back of that furnace. And then let's go ahead and get this coal out of our inventory. Let's go ahead and throw the coal right there. All right, on top of that. All right, and then we're just going to basically at this point kind of build our sides up. So what we want to go do is we want to go ahead and just build this up here. Once again, like I said, you don't have to use glass here. I just use glass because I like to see what's going on the inside. And then let's go ahead and come back around here. All right, cool. And then let's go ahead and on top of here, I want you to throw the crying obsidian or obsidian, whatever you choose to use, right on top of the shulker box. Oops. All right, cool. Let's grab that, and this is what you should have so far. Oops, sorry, let's throw one here. And let's try to get, this is what you should have so far. All right, so let's go ahead and start building this up a little bit more. So what I want you to do is, let's go ahead and go with some blocks there, blocks there. Let's come all the way around. Let's go with blocks there. Do the same right here and right here. All right, and so then what I want you to do is I want you to take some chests, and let's put some chests there. All right, and now what I want you to do is I want you to take a hopper, and I want you to throw a hopper into the back of that like so. Facing down. Make sure this hopper is facing down. It won't work properly if you don't face it down. And the rest of the hoppers, I want you to face that way. All right, and this is what you should have so far. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some blocks here, and let's throw 2 blocks there. Let's throw 2 blocks there. Then what I want you to do is I want you to do 4 blocks of glass on this side. So let's go ahead and go with 4 blocks. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on this side, I want you to go with 2 pieces of glass. I want you to skip a layer. Then I want you to go there with a block, and then let's go ahead and grab a RedStone lamp. All right, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw a lever on that RedStone lamp. Make sure that's working. Let's go ahead and flip around, and let's throw a sticky piston right there. And then we're going to go ahead and throw some redstone dust here, and let's see if that's rumping right. All right, cool. All right, cool, that's working. So now I want you to throw a block here, and now that should cut off that signal. Okay, cool. And this is what you should have so far. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and throw some blocks on the other side of here like so. So we're going to throw 4 there. Then what I want you to do is I want you to break this out. I forgot to place the observer first, so let's go ahead and place the observer right in front of that hopper, and then let's replace that block. All right, then what I want you to do is I want you to take your regular pistons, and I want you to go ahead and place a temporary block here, and let's place your pistons here like so. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's come back to the back of this and break that out. Then I want you to go ahead and go with a block there. Let's go ahead and throw a repeater into that block at 4 ticks. You can change the speed on this, but I do find that it works best with the 4 tick speed. Let's go ahead and get some redstone dust here and connect this like so. All right, cool. Then we gonna go ahead and throw your redstone lamp there. Let's throw a block here, and then on top of that, let's go ahead and throw a redstone lamp, and let's throw a lever there, and then we're gonna go ahead and put a block here, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw a button right there. All right, so we should be able to press that, and it closes all of ours, and then we should be able to open that, and it just does one. All right, and we should be able to flip this, and this should stop our signal from sending it. All right, cool. All right, this is what you should have so far. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and take some half slabs now, and let's go ahead and see if we can place these half slabs right under these pistons like so. Alright, so we're gonna put the half slabs there. Alright, and then right here, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and get your sign, and let's place that sign right there. Alright, cool. And then let's go ahead and alright, so now let's go ahead and take some glass, and then let's go ahead and put some glass right there on the side like that. Alright, then let's take one of our water buckets. You know, if you're in survival, obviously you need 4. I'm a creative, so I need 1, but I just wanted to let you know what you needed. And so we're gonna go ahead and waterlog those half slabs. Alright, and so that's what we have so far. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place some temporary blocks. So just since that's what we're making, I'm going to throw some stone here. Alright, and so now we got our stone working and everything is good, and this is what you should have so far. All right, you guys. So basically, I got my other character D's here. He's gonna help out with the demonstration. So I also, this is not part of the build. I just throw this here just to make sure that he always has a pickaxe. So, you know, for example, if you wanted to, you know, if you play like with other people, like I play with the fam, and you know, you want to say, hey, I'm just gonna stock up on some stone. I'm gonna leave my character here. You know, they can pretty much, if it breaks, they can just press the, you know, this button here and help you out and fix it. Or they can switch it to whatever, you know, type of stone you need to go, and you know, this will automatically throw pickaxes at you, you know, and at some period of time, so you could basically just let them sit there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the demonstration. Mr. D, sir, will you go ahead and get the generator up and pumping? All right, you guys, so as you can see here, we're pumping out stone. All right, let's take that out of there. Every now and then, you guys, you know, you'll go ahead and maybe get 1 or 2 cobblestone, you know, but ultimately the machine will fix itself, and it's not going to be much if you have it with both levers flipped up. All right, so you know, that's pretty much how you're going to get it pumping. And as I said before, if you wanted to change the speed, you'll change the speed here, but it does tend to break a lot if you do that, so I keep it on 4. So if you wanted to switch to cobblestone on the fly, you would just basically flip both of these levers down, and then we're just going to rely on the machine mechanics to break. And there it is, it's broken, and we're getting cobblestone at this point. So at this point, you know, if you are doing smooth stone, you want to make sure you kind of cut this off. So I mean, it's not such a bad thing, but ultimately you'll get some stone or cobblestone, you know, once it it starts breaking. But once it breaks all the way, you know, and eventually it will over time. Sometimes it doesn't, you know. There you go. So it broke all the way. but in the front, as you can see, we still got access to cobblestone. Okay, so if you wanted to, say for example, reset on the fly and try to do a mixture of that, you could press this button here twice. All right, and you're back to stone. Eventually, once again, as long as your observer is not on, it will go back to cobblestone. Eventually it will break. You know, so ultimately the best way to operate this machine without having any incidences is basically to have both these levers flipped. You know, so yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Let's anticipate it on it breaking. Let's see if it breaks. And there we go, it's broken, but it's not broken. So you're still getting stone right now, and eventually that last one will break. You know, there you go. And in the front, consistent, it doesn't break in the front. But if for some unknown reason it does break on the front, all you have to do, like I said, is press this twice. It will fix itself. It'll go back to Smoothstone, and then it'll go back to cobblestone. So if you ultimately want just cobblestone, levers down, and after a while you'll just get just cobblestone. So at this point, if I wanted cobblestone, I would just sit there and let it go. And that's pretty much it. If I wanted to get Smoothstone, then I'd flip it up, and as you can see, it'll fix itself. And there you go. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and start, you know, finishing up our little project here. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and throw some glass on top of these pistons like so. Alright, and then let's go ahead and close this out. Let's put something next to that like so. We're gonna come here, we're gonna go around like so. And then we're gonna come to the back, same thing. I'm gonna do all of that there. Alright, come back around there. Let's close that off. Alright, and let's see what we got going on. Then we want to go ahead and come right here, and we want to cover that up. Alright, actually, you know what? We want to use glass. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got glass right there. We're gonna put glass right there, and we're gonna put some glass right here. Alright, and this is what we should have so far. Alright, so let's go ahead and close that off too with some glass. We want to make sure that it's sealed. Alright, cool, we got that. Now we can go ahead and place our lava at this point. So this is kind of an important step. You want to make sure that you place the lava on the block closest to the observer. So you're just going to need one bucket, and you just want to go ahead and drop that down like so. Alright, and so then you just want to finish boxing this baby in because it's ready to go. So let's go ahead and take some glass, because if we still kind of want to see what's going on, you don't have to use glass. You can box it in if you you know, if you want. I do it for purposes of tutorial because I can see what's going on, but if you want to completely hide the redstone, you know, you just box that in. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and throw some more glass there, and then we want to go ahead and go to this other side, and let's do the same thing. Throw glass there. Let's go ahead and throw that off, and then let's take our half slabs. Alright, and then we're going to take our half slabs, and we're going to kind of just close this in. Let's see. Alright, and let's close this in here. Actually, we don't need that piece there. Sorry about that, you guys. And then we want to just kind of close that off. Alright, we want to keep this open just in case you do want to change your tick speed. So we want to make sure that we keep that on. Alright, we're going to go around here with our half slabs. Alright, close this, cover up this redstone. Alright, cover up that. And we, cover up this right here. Alright, cover that up, cover that up. Cover that up, and let's cover all that up as well with half slabs. And then we're going to just keep that open. Now, you can go ahead and throw wood, something here if you want to cover it up. So let's do it like that. And there you have it, you guys. Right now it's set for stone, so we should be able to bust it, and it should be creating stone. All you have to do is, I don't use a rubber band. Sometimes I use like a paper clip or something flat, and I stick it in the into the groove of the controller, and I just let it continue to go. Alright, now if you want to do cobblestone, you're basically going to flip both of these levers. Alright, and then you're going to, continue to hit it as usual. Eventually you're going to count on the mechanics to break. And at some point in time you will be getting cobblestone. Alright, so there's breaking, and now you got cobblestone. Alright, and what you're going to do is, if you're going to go back to regular stone, then you want to just flip both levers, and it should fix itself. I'm actually going to basically put a video out on just the, basically the video for these modded characters going to be doing this, so you'll let's cut that out. So you'll basically, alright, so there you go. Basically what you're going to get is you're going to get stone here, and if you want to go ahead and switch it to cobblestone, then you'll just do so. You'll flip both of these levers down. Alright, and what we're counting on is the game mechanics to break upon doing just nothing different. You want to make sure that you aim at the center if best, and like I said, you can actually use maybe a paper clip or something flat to put into the back of your controller, and that way you can just kind of walk away. Like right now I'm going to have Deeds doing it, and you guys are also going to get a video of him doing that, and what do you need to do and how that machine works in more detail. But as you can see, we have cobblestone, and if you want to go ahead and switch it back to stone, then you will do so. Flip that switch, and it will fix itself. Alright, so you basically just continue doing what you're doing, and then it'll go right back to stone. And like I said, this, if you use it on 4, it rarely breaks, but just in case, you guys, if it does break, and you'll see this in the video, you have this emergency button. This emergency button will cut the flow of lava. You want to press it twice in order to be able to cut the flow of lava long enough in order to kind of restart the system. So you'll press this twice, and it'll break the connection, allowing the lava to disappear and turn into stone. Alright, so the smoothstone portion of it, that's what this furnace is down here for. As you can tell, you have an on and off switch for it here, and then the area on the side here is just so you can access that. So basically what you want to do is you want to make sure you go ahead and get the furnace going. So let's go ahead and flip this switch. Right now it's not taking any coal, but if you flip this switch, this basically operates your furnace. So once you do that and you start pumping out, that last hopper is going to be collecting stone and turning it into smoothstone. Alright, so you gotta make sure, if you want smoothstone, that you have both of these levers up, and you just keep it on stone. If you switch to cobblestone, that area back there is going to be cut off, and ultimately you're just going to be getting your cobblestone from this first area in front of this observer. Now the cobblestone does go a little bit slower, but I'm telling you guys, if you check out the video, it's pumping out a substantial amount of both. Obviously you're getting more stone and smooth stone, but you know, as I said, for a builder like me, this is one of the first things that I want to create, because like I said, I want to be able to put this in one of my houses or wherever I have, and I want to be able to just grind out, you know, without having to worrying about being killed or anything like that. So you guys are gonna love this. So check out the video real quick. I'll give you a, you know, an idea of what it is, and then when we jump back in, we'll go ahead and get our outro going. All right, and there you have it, your multi-stone generator that does smooth stone, stone, and cobblestone at the flip of a lever, all in one contraption. Only here on DZVill Tutorials. Once again, you guys, if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you can see when DZVill Tutorials got something coming fresh out the lab. Don't forget to also come in and join us on our Discord server. You could customize your viewing by letting us know what shows you want to see, what shows you would like to see us get into, what builds you want us to build, or what contraptions you want to see. We'll make sure that, you know, we take your comments and we'll try to see what we could do with it, and we'll go to the lab and see what we could work on it, you know, and get done for you. Please, nothing ridiculous. We are still fairly new, but we could hold our own. With that being said, I'm Deeds. That's me. I'm out.